Afternoon, guys. Well, a lot of people have been asking, so I finally got around to doing a video on my mobile drop unit, or my M.D.U. This was probably a lot of years in the making. A little backstory on this. My dad used to make a lot of stuff for us when we were little, so back in, I'd say, late 60s, early 70s, he had some plans for this thing called a lockbox for us to play with when we were really little. It's basically for my brothers. We had this thing, it's been around ever since I've been born, and I was born in like 74, so do the math. It used to be red and blue, and it sat in our attic for a long time after we all outgrew it. And I was moving into my current house, and I was over at my mom and dad's, and I had it up in the attic, and my mom asked me if I wanted it, and I said yeah. So I decided to take it home, and it sat in my attic for a while until I one day had this idea to repaint the thing and decal it up and make it like a mobile drop command center for my G.I. Joe adventure team. It's got all these cool doors and stuff on it. You know, that were originally part of the lockbox when we were kids. Played a lot of Hot Wheels and stuff with this, but basically it's just plywood, I think, put together. And I took it apart, repainted all the doors. Has these just standard hinges that lock trunk latches, I guess you'd call them. Top opens up. Same thing here. I put a helicopter or jetpack or gyropack or turbocopter launch site. I decaled a solar panel on there for power. The lid pops off, obviously. I did drill holes in all four corners so you can mount poles. If you've seen my M.D.U. Photo stories, it just kind of sits up there so G.I. Joe can look outside. Added some decals on the inside, some control panels, keep clear. Added another deal there. At one time I was going to put a first aid kit on the wall, but I don't think I ever got around to that. This is something cool I did. I took an old energy drink can and created a fusion generator power supply, is what I call it. And I created like a little socket. Just plugs on the end there, so you drop your M.D.U. in, you've got your own power supply. I made this out of an energy drink can, like I said. And this is basically my M.D.U. It's pretty cool. It's a little small for G.I. Joe. That's kind of why I did some of the poles to kind of elevate it up. It'll hold a adventure team vehicle. I actually use it to store a lot of my gear in it when I'm not messing with it with pictures. I do have plans for this. If anybody wants to build one, you can just look up a standard lockbox and make your own. I've toyed with the idea of making a brand new one. I know my dad's currently building a lockbox for my son, but I mean, I haven't really sat down long enough to mess with a concept for this type of thing. But yeah, this is a pretty cool project. I'm glad I finally got some use out of this after, all these years. It's a pretty old toy, and it's got brand new life breathed into it from my G.I. Joe adventure team. I made all the decals myself like I do with most of my customs. And again, I was going to do a tutorial at some point on it. Give you guys an idea of how I do my customs. So yeah, this is the M.D.U. I know a lot of you guys have asked about it, and I kind of wanted to just do a small video on it of the multi-functions of it and the things I've made for it, and just a little detailed view of it that you don't really get from the photo stories. So I hope you enjoy it. Like and subscribe to the page if you want to see more cool videos. I plan on continuing to pump these out while we're all under quarantine. It gives me a little time now to kind of share a lot of my G.I. Joe stuff with you guys. I appreciate all the positive comments and feedback and questions. I have 3 different Instagram pages, JShire74, skunk_works74, and Toys and Brews. Follow me on there. I'll follow you back. Share your customs with me. I love to look at everybody's stuff. It inspires me, so I hope I inspire you with these. And cheers.